greatest challenge was the siloed systems. There was no unified video management system, much less a PSIM, which two completely different balls of wax there. But there was no way. So I can tell you that I recall for inaugurals and other places sitting in command centers with 3, 4, sometimes 5 different computers in front of me just so I could watch this video system, this video system, this video system. And by the way, some of those computers actually had, split screens where I was watching 2 different ones. It was a challenge. How do you combine them all into one place, in one view? The pieces that Sam mentioned that are not the technology, and 90% of the time it's not technology, it's people that are the problem. So, yeah, I need to see your stuff that you want. You want to leverage that video, because the video can only give you so much, and the reality of it is that people who watch video can only absorb so much. So even if Sam is looking at 100 cameras, he's not looking at 100 cameras. He can look at one at a time, and he's good for 20 minutes, and then he's fried. So we found that we had to work with James and his crew on was developing a whole new set of analytics that go to specifically manage those special events.
Let's rethink what we're doing here. And again, we researched and we got the PSIM, okay? And now all these different disparate systems will talk to one particular layer, and everybody's looking at the same thing. So when I'm talking apples and oranges, everybody understands I'm talking apples and oranges. So that's one thing. The next thing is to how do we share that? If you've ever been to an Amtrak station, Amtrak is not the only train that goes to that particular station. Okay, you have local transit, you may have another mass train, you may have something else that goes there. So we needed a tool by which we could share with our partners. That was our predicament, and so the interoperability, that's what we're trying to do. Plus this command and control. I have to control all these different locations across the country. Okay, that signal needs to be pumped to our mothership, so to speak, so there is somebody looking at all the data that's coming in. That was my issue, trying to make a glue to bring everything together. Now I'm at a point where I can start sharing with my partners because everybody's starting to go down the same lane and people are walking in the same direction.
I mean, we've had CCTV at hundreds of facilities throughout the county, whether it was general government, schools, libraries, but they were all for reactionary purposes. Something happened at an event, like Lauren said, you're basically going back to an MVR, DVR, pulling footage. Nothing was, proactive approach. What I'm looking for is creating a system that when a situation does occur, we could quickly create that situation within the system and say, okay, these are the 6 cameras or 12 data points, whatever they may be, that you need to see. And when an officer in the field can arrive on the scene or whatever, log into VidSys quickly, that salvo is what they call it, but the situational awareness is there. They click on it. They don't need to pick and choose the cameras. It's just already there. They have the view that the individual inside has. But 5 years ago, network wasn't available. The system wasn't there for us. And basically, it was all reactionary. It was, somebody stole something or an event happened. Can we please get the footage off of this?